hit Not Like Us. Stephen A., what grade do you give Kendrick in that performance?
I gave him an A. I gave him an A for one reason and one reason only, because he played that record. That's why I gave him an A. And I said, now before I go any further, fellas, I was on Good Morning America Friday morning. They were interviewing me before obviously I was on Good Morning America. Here's what I had to say. Y'all got to see this because I said it before it happened. Listen to this. Not Like Us took him to another level. You have to at least play that beat. The crowd, that's not just on national television, but in attendance, has to hear that music from the song playing. But it has to happen.
You're not expecting Drake on the stage?
Like that.
I'm not expecting Drake in the country. I don't think he'll even be in the United States. You never know. There you have it. And little did I know, I heard he was in Australia or something. I think he was on tour.
Yeah, that's the crazy part about it. Drake is actually on tour right now, which I honestly believe he planned this because he knew about the Grammys and then the Super Bowl. And the crazy part about them, both of them were back to back. Now I ain't making a Drake joke right there, but it was legit back to back. And he won 5 Grammys. And then now he performed the Super Bowl. And it's like, Drake, you definitely playing that out. Like, come on now.
Let me tell you something right now. It was a lot of controversy, y'all, because obviously you didn't know whether the NFL was going to allow him to play that record, whether he was going to be able to do it. He teased it, he alluded to it, and then he dropped it. And then he cut out the word pedophile, but he said everything else, okay? And then had his ex-girl, Serena Williams, up there. I mean, damn. I mean, Kendrick won't let it go. He got him. He got him. And listen, if you Drake, it's just a bad look, only from this perspective, fellas, and then I'll hand it to y'all. In hip-hop, you don't handle stuff with lawyers. No.
Okay, so Stephen A. is about to talk about Drake suing Kendrick Lamar. So as y'all already know, Drake putting a lawsuit on Kendrick Lamar because he doesn't like the fact that he's being called, a PDF file, which I think in reality speaking, it makes sense why he's suing because of that. I can see why he's suing because of that. I know people saying, oh, it looks lame on Drake for, wanting to sue Kendrick Lamar for that. But realistically speaking, if you're being accused of being a PDF file, and let's say you're not a millionaire, you can lose on a lot of stuff. You can lose your job, and people around you don't want to be around you. So it makes sense why he's suing in that way. See, that part I get why he's suing. But I get what people are saying, oh, it looks lame of him doing that, but it makes sense in a way, though.
You're suing a music company and stuff like that. You don't do it that way. The fact that even though you're suing the music company, you ain't suing Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar alluded to it. I got to watch what I say because of lawsuits and stuff like that. So they playing him, Kendrick just keeps hitting him, won't let it go. Got 5 Grammys last week and stuff like that. I mean, just doing his thing. And he showed up last night. And my whole thing was, you got to play that song. Even if you don't spit the lyrics, you got to play that song.
Right.
He did both. Yeah. That's why I gave it an A.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at it, he got Serena up there. Serena married. I mean, and I know her husband here not communicate. She got 2 kids. And Serena said, oh, I ain't forget. Oh, you thought I forgot? Let me get up on this meeting. The beat won't go with you to let you know I'm petty. For me, Stephen A., look, I love the song. I love Mustard came out at the end, was screaming. But I gave it a B. Okay. I gave it a B. And I'm just looking at that performance, and there have been some great performances. I've been in attendance, obviously. Prince playing Purple Rain, and it starts to rain. I was in New Orleans with Beyonce, and the lights ended up going out in that game. But I gave him a B but you're right. He had to play that song. Look, K-Dot has been at this for a while.
Stephen A. is saying, if he was in that situation and now he's married, he's not allowing it, none of that's happening.
Hold on, no.
That's what he's saying.
If I'm married and my wife is going to join trolling her ex, go back to his ass. Because clearly you don't belong with me. What you worried about him for and you with me?
And see, I agree with Stephen A. Smith about this part right here because Serena Williams is legit in her 40s, married, where her husband has, I think, 1 or 2 kids. Just keep that in mind. She has a family of her own, and she's still trying to troll Drake by dancing at Kendrick Lamar's halftime show, even though she did like a little joke and stuff with that at the ESPYs when she hosted it.
The strongest, fastest, and most skilled people ever are right here. And if I've learned anything this year, it's that none of us, not a single one of us, not even me, should ever pick a fight with Kendrick Lamar.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Hey! The next time Drake sits courtside at a Raptors game, they're gonna Forrest Gump him Sight's taken.
They not like us. They not like us. They
See what I mean? She already made jokes about that at the ESPYs when she hosted, and now she's back months after that. You know, because obviously it was the most trending thing to talk about, and every host was making jokes about that. So it makes sense that she did it. But to be back here at the Super Bowl halftime show dancing is crazy work. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, Stephen
Go ahead,
A.
Stephen.
Stop it.
What?
Stop it, Stephen A.
This is true.
If you with Serena Williams, you gonna be a kept man anyway. Don't start that.
Really?
You ain't gonna run the house. You're not gonna wear the pants.
You know,
Can I ask a question?
First, he's hilarious. He said you're gonna be a cat man.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Okay.
Stephen A.
I think Alex is doing pretty well. You know, he found and read it. And he's so ready for a good cover change. I think he okay.
Yeah, he got something to say. Dio got something to say. Go ahead, Dio. Go ahead, Dio. You got something to say?
Stop.
He's raising his hand. We got him with Dio.
I want to hear this one.
Well, I did not know that Serena dated Drake, so not everybody does, Shannon. Not surprisingly.
Oh my God.
But my question. This is a real question.
Yeah.
I saw all the red, white, and blue littered throughout, you know, with the dancers and whatnot.
Yeah.
Am I right to take that intentional from Kendrick in some way? Yeah. Because they looked like they lined up like the American flag.
Yes. What Uncle Sam said.
That's Uncle Sam. Everything that a performer does, especially on that stage, is intentional.
Everything has meaning when you're an artist, Dan.
Hold it. By the way, there's something else we forgot.
What?
According to the reports,
You're
the
hilarious.
research.
You are the grave digger.
Hold on. I mean, Drake also dated SZA. And she was on stage. Damn. I'm just saying.
But yeah, y'all tell me y'all thoughts about this. I mean, it's clear as day that Drake lost this rap battle, obviously clear in 4K. And now with this lawsuit, you know, happening, I would kind of wonder, like, will Drake actually end up somehow in some weird way end up winning in his own way because of the lawsuit? But again, I know a lot of people look at it as an L, but you never know. I mean, Kendrick, has clearly won, you know, the Grammys. The people have spoken and pretty much said, yeah, he won. And then doing the Super Bowl. So yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how this all plays out within the next, probably a couple of years. But yeah, again, y'all tell me y'all thoughts about this. And if y'all new here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in this video. Peace.